John enrolled in the School of Physical and Health Education and starred in the senior men's basketball team, where he led the team in scoring in his final year and was a unanimous selection to the Conference All-Star team. After 2 years at a Canadian university in Nova Scotia, John joined the staff at U of T and for 26 seasons served as a basketball coach and an assistant with the Blues football team. The highlight of his coaching career came in 1958 when his team posted a 9-1 record and won the Wilson Cup as league basketball champions for the first time since 1940. On February 20, 1965, I remember this well, John's basketball team set an all-time single-game points record that still stands when they defeated McGill 134-80 at Harthouse. Dave West, a member of the Hall of Fame, was the scoring star on that team. Dave is here tonight. If you look around this room, we've certainly come a long way since the Harthouse gym. I don't think 134 points can be scored in this gym. John's major contribution to football, which included 5 Cup championships that he was associated with, and the first Andy Cup in 1965, was his role as a master advanced scout. I was fortunate to also serve as assistant coach of the football team during John's final years at U of T, and I recall how insightful and valuable his information on our opponents was as we developed our game plans each week. Is that right, Murph? Lon Murphy, our head coach, who's also an inductee in the Hall of Fame. Murph will be celebrating his 84th birthday in a couple of days. Congratulations, Ron. One particular scouting observation that John made also spoke to his unique sense of irony. When asked after a powerful Queens team totally dominated its opposition the week before we were scheduled to play the Golden Gales, Ed, he was asked what he believed was the turning point in that game. John said, the national anthem. There was actually logic in that. John believed that because the Gales, I hate to say this bad here, but because the Gales wore these single-color uniforms, they actually looked a lot bigger when we had the blue with the white or gray pants. But he was probably right, because those Gales in the early 60s did intimidate a lot of teams. John was also fondly known to many of us as Cactus Jack. I think that was most likely due to his prickly sense of humor and his fondness for storytelling. My favorite story, and we've heard many of them tonight during the reception, was the time in 1962 when our football team traveled to Halifax for the first Atlantic Bowl. We had a rough trip on the plane. We didn't get into Halifax. We were grounded in Moncton. We had to take a bus, a harrowing experience, through a storm all across the east coast from Moncton to Halifax. We finally got to where we were staying. This is before they put us up in hotels. They put us up in a naval base in military cots. And it must have been 3 o'clock in the morning when we finally got into our cots, and we were just falling asleep and relaxing when John said, if this place starts to float, we know we're in trouble. You had to be there. When John retired in 1983, he received the Thomas R. Loudon Award for his outstanding service in the advancement of athletics at the university, and was the first recipient in 1984 of the John McManus Award, named in his honor, which is awarded annually to the OUA coach who best exemplifies the highest ideals and qualities of sportsmanship and service. Quite an accomplishment, quite a career, and quite a friend of this university. We're pleased to have John's daughter, Catherine, a retired school teacher, runs in the family, here with us tonight to accept the award.